Most people think dash cams are just great for while you're driving. But for us, one of the biggest reasons we wanted a dash cam is to make sure that when we were away from the vehicle, that thing would be recording and could watch our vehicle for us. We leave it at trailheads or even street parking overnight. It's just great to have some peace of mind to know that if anything happens, we got some video evidence of it. Show front camera.
We got the Viofo A229 Ultra. It's an amazing dash camera. It's 3 channels. You got your front, your back, and the inside. But to power such an awesome dash camera, you need a reliable power source. And we got that in our truck right now.
Dongar sent us the Pro power adapter, and we've been rocking it in our truck for a little over a month now, and it has been fantastic. But today we're super stoked because we're going to install the Dongar Pro Plus, which is a smarter power adapter and has a little bit more features that we're going to get into.
In this Pro Plus package, you have all the different cables that you may need for your vehicle. Now, this thing could definitely power your dash camera, your radar detector, anything else that is USB-C powered. Now, this thing is super smart. 5 volts, 9 volts, 12 volts. So being customizable, it is so much better. All in the same packaging size of the Pro. Basically, it's like the Pro with a screen, but way more functions. Here we are again in our Toyota Tacoma. We're going to be taking down the Dongar Pro and replacing it with the Pro Plus. There's a bunch of different ways you could power your dash camera, cigarette lighter, you could tap a fuse. We soldered that first time, and in our last video, we plugged into the OEM dash camera plug, and it's up here. But now we're going to use our rearview mirror power. Dongar has all the plugs for everything. And now always the scariest part, pulling down this centerpiece. This is where we have the Pro from a couple weeks ago. Pretty much we just hit it up here, and honestly, because it's the same plugs, you could just swap it directly, but we want this on the windshield. So we also just want to show you that we can put this with different plugs. Let's get the old cable out of here, and we can put that panel back on. Now to access the mirror part, we gotta move our central dash cam. Get this little piece off. It's a little tight here. And this just goes downward. We're going to use this black plug here. We're going to take it off and plug in the provided cable and plug the other side back in. Now we have our power end that will go into our Pro Plus. The hardest part of this is always just pulling out pieces and trying to get the pieces back together. We don't want to break any tabs, so we're just going to put the mirror cover back on and continue with our dash camera power solution. Just a little piece to cover it up. Looking good. We think we found a great spot for this, right next to our Viofo dash camera. And if we ever need to take this thing off, it actually slides to the right. It comes right out and it's not going to be obstructed. And we don't have to take down this dash camera. So we just route our USB-C around our dash camera here. And even though power is up on top here, we'll make it. Plug it in. Plug in our interior camera.
We're just gonna take a second to clean up those wires.
And it'll be done just like that. Now we got this thing plugged in. There's a couple of different home screens to scroll through. We have our Dongar Pro Plus on infinity power right now, and you can see how much it's drawing and the voltage. I kind of like this screen. I like data and information, so this is pretty cool to see how much it is doing.
Okay, for parking mode, we need to make sure that we are on the 5-volt output, and we make sure we click it to be always on.
All right, let's get into that. Settings, 5-volt, always on, turning to on. And you said parking mode?
Yes.
From off to on?
Yep.
Hold it. Okay. And back. So now that the truck is still on, yes, and that's our little, we took the tape off. Let's turn the truck off and see if it'll be in parking mode. Dash cam is still on. There are a lot of menu settings, and this screen is really helpful. So you don't have to remember what clicks and how many clicks you have to do. Some things we really like is actually seeing the current voltage of your car battery. Right now it's a little low. We've been playing around with this thing for a while now, so we should probably set our low voltage cutoff first so we don't end up with a dead battery. Let's see. Voltage cutoff. Oh, we are really close to our voltage cutoff. Let's just leave it there.
But you can adjust that.
Oh yeah, let's dial it down.
Which is so cool that it's super customizable. We have a couple batteries that have been dead before, so we're gonna not go that low, right?
All right, we are really close to our cutoff voltage right here. There's so much to play around with this thing. Viofo's parking mode is very proprietary, so luckily Dongar makes it possible to do parking mode with the Viofo dash camera. However, we really like our parking mode to be full resolution, not the low bit rate, not the low frame rate, and it also just does that, so more your typical keeping it powered on, knowing that you can set your cutoff to wherever you want it to be. That is a huge peace of mind, because I like to run my dash camera until the battery dies, and definitely something that I ran into on my Yaris, where my battery was always terrible because I would have my dash camera running 24/7. So not in this truck. We don't want another bad battery. All right, so that is a Dongar Pro Plus power adapter for dash camera, for your radar detector, all that different stuff, because it's 5-volt, 9-volt, and 12-volt. Really like it. There's a lot of settings to go through, but it is really nice to have that little screen.
Yeah, it's so cool how it's super customizable. And also, this is such a win for me and us personally, as we're about to have a baby. I would hate to be stranded somewhere because our battery got drained by our dash cam. That would be ridiculous, and I would not be very happy about that. So installing something like Dongar that is super tried and tested, and it's a reliable device, gives such peace of mind when you're trying to run things like a dash cam.
Definitely seeing that display showing how much your current battery voltage is and setting the voltage cutoff to the minute is 0.1. That is something that 0.01 actually. That is really something. So we really enjoyed it.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll catch you in the next one.
Yes, we can.